It is a yearly tradition in the Symphony of the Night randomizer community that every year on April 1st, some dumb joke preset gets made, and we subject ourselves to it because that is what we do as a community. So we're playing April. I have no clue what this preset is. I don't know what the joke is. Surely it'll become apparent to me very quickly. Isn't the YouTube stream title wrong? I don't know what the YouTube stream title is. It should be the same as the Twitch stream title. Why are you... Is it somehow different? If it is somehow different, then that is the lovely limitations of YouTube streaming. It says SGQ speedrun commentary? Really? Dude, I love YouTube streaming. It's like, the problem is that it's too good. Is it, am I barely over the limit? That's probably what it is. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. Whoa! Wait, we get to start with all the movement in the game? This is crazy! Hold on. We're cooking? We're cooking. We're cooking? Yeah, let me see. Yeah, what the hell is wrong with the YouTube stream? Hold on. I'm gonna fix that right now. All right, we're back. So what the hell are we doing? So apparently we have all the movement in the world. There's an apple. I'm going to pick it up. So this is the thing. I'm going to... What was that sound? Why did it give me a relic sound? I see no relic. These are all normal. Apple, delicious, crunchy. These are words I like to see. Maybe I should use the apple? I'm gonna use the apple. Apparently it was crunchy and delicious. It is no, I have the apple still. I have infinite apples. Okay. Why is it making that noise? Okay, something's very wrong here.
Tribute. You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
What up, Darkblade? Strength potion. The strength potion... Stat apples? You think so? My strength is plus 10. That's from the Kingstone. Yeah. So all my stats are from the things I'm using. Really? Okay. Sure. We have to check every location in the game. Sounds good. You know what? Just in case. Yeah, no healing. Is that the joke? Yeah, don't... If you know what the joke is, don't spoil it in chat. We'll figure it out together. Yeah, I'll take damage.
Stop talking to me!
See what happens.
It's fine.
No, I heal just fine from Dark Metamorphosis. That's normal. Very normal. Ikari, thank you very much for the 16 months. Appreciate you. Yeah. Everything seems normal. Oddly enough. And that has me quite nervous. I don't know if Death is here, so I'm just gonna... Okay, Death is not here. So I can go up here. Do this item check, which is nothing. Love that. What's going on with the seed? We do not know yet. We do not know yet. Let's get these items in case they're mandatory. Again, anything can be anything in these April Fool's seeds, so who's to say? All I know is that the apple has a level up noise that's associated with it, and I have infinite apples. What the fuck is this? What? I'm just supposed to believe that this is normal and fine? This is cool. This is awesome. Obtained LR cookbook. Makes you hungry. It makes me hungry, chat. What the fuck? Bro, am I gonna have to, like, cook up a recipe to give to my dad? Is that the joke? It says the enemy names. It doesn't have any extra info in here. Skeleton, blood skeleton. This is all normal. I mean, I could try and eat the apple now. But...
He's coming! What do I do? Help! Help!
Is that an L or an I? Is that God is milk or Godl's milk? I can't tell. Regardless, thank you for the 10 gifted. Holy. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. That's crazy. Milking it up in here. I'm going to eat the apple. I eat the apple. We eat the apple? What's the worst that'll happen? My guess is that I think that's a bug. I think this noise is a bug for sure. I think they're whatever they did to make that sound happen upon picking up the apple also bugs it when you add the apple to your inventory, right? Yes. So I think what they're trying to say is we are creating some sort of recipe for a thing, and that's going to be our win condition. And that sound effect is what's telling us the things we need for the recipe. That's my guess. I'll let him cook. I'll let him cook. No. Miso soup and apples? What kind of fucked up recipe are we making?
Happy anxiety day.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I use tofu broth in my... Strawberries? What kind of fucked up dish are we cooking? What do you mean? What is this? Wait, do we need every item? Oh. I'm now realizing the actual joke. We need every food item in the game. Except for life apples. Oh, those technically, I guess, aren't... They don't count. Life apples aren't apples. Okay, fuck me, I guess.
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that the joke is that we get everything. Finally, the cooking stream, yeah. Oh my god. To be fair, Little Red Cookbook is my idea. This has nothing to do with... Never mind. See, when I hear Little Red Book, I think of something completely different.
I'm interested in this.
Man, fuck you, Gaibon. Thank you for the 100 bits, everybody. Bro, just give me a meal ticket and a...
Has there ever been a most appropriate time to say let him cook?
At this point, I don't think we're cooking. I think we're just picking up items. Yeah, I still don't understand. Is that relic literally just a hint? Don't answer that. I'm gonna say shit out loud that I don't actually want the answer to. I'll figure it out. All right, I guess we gotta pick up a grocery list for our dad is the... And the grocery list includes every food item in the game. I already have bananas. What do you mean 2 bananas? Two bushels of bananas, bro? What is this? What are we doing here, man? That's too much fucking potassium, bro. Better than your dad leaving for groceries and never coming back? No, he's just getting Alucard out of the house so he can you know what. All right.
Stop talking to me! Oh god, it's fine.
Yo, Lost, thank you very much for the sub. And yeah, happy belated Trans Day of Visibility. Let's fucking go, gamers. More bananas? Dude, make it stop. It's raining bananas and apples. I don't get it. This is the part I assumed that there would be a 1-for-1. Just like collect all the items in the game and you're good. But at this point, I have no fucking clue. Oh no. Wait a minute. What if it's more complicated than this? We still don't know exactly what the gimmick is. We know it's related to food. I'm just going to pick up everything and see if it becomes more clear once we find some actual relics, because we haven't found any relics. So. We skip Forbidden Route. Forbidden Route doesn't have any items in it. So yeah. It's one of the reasons why it's forbidden. I'm gonna need that. Actually, don't you... How do you do this in this stupid-ass fucking... I don't know the best way to route this. I'm just gonna go. Yo, money. So we can pick up more food at the store. Shortcake. Library card. Anakin reverse. I'll take it. Very interesting. Turkey. Bro, what are we cooking? This is a feast for 10 million people. I guess I should do this now before I forgore. Oops. Beep, 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 beep. Nothing! Alright, whatever. Bro, it's April. You getting the groceries for Thanksgiving already? Seems a little preemptive. You might be thinking, don't you have to turn around and get that tart later? Yes, I do. But I'm going to do this stuff first. Real quick. Who the fuck is Eddie Lizard? The only comedians I know are people and not lizards. So this is very confusing to me, crazy. I don't know. How does a lizard even do comedy? Although, is that racist of me to assume a lizard can't do comedy? Am I being problematic? Let me know in the comments. Oh, this shit's useless. Yes. Okay, understood. My bad. I'd like to make a... This is my apology video. I made a grave error in my judgment. Just previous prejudice that I was unaware of snuck out in my previous live stream, and I would like to apologize to all lizard people. Some of my best friends are Argonians, you know? My favorite book of all time, The Lusty Argonian Maid. I mean, I love lizard people. I've been to the moon base. You know. Dude, what the fuck is the Facebook guy's name again? Why am I forgetting it? Because he's so irrelevant. I keep wanting to say Mark Ruffalo, and I know that's not... He's the Hulk. Zuckerberg. Yeah, me and Zuck, we go way back. There we go. That's all I got for lizard people discussion. Thank you for coming to the TED Talk. Yeah, Mark Zoidberg. How's it going off the slums? So far, we used the apple. And there was infinite apples. We haven't used any of the other food items. These are also infinite. They do heal. Trying to see if anything happens if I eat them. Doesn't seem like anything special is happening. They just seem to be doing the normal shit. All right. Well, in that case, yeah, imagine the more food you eat, the slower your move speed is. And they just make the sprite wider and wider and wider. That'd be a good good little prank there, I guess. I don't know. What do we got here? Yo, is that the Sword of Hador? If you need a food in the left and the right, it is called the LR cookbook. Maybe left hand, right hand cookbook. Is this like a... Oh, hold on. Back card. Okay. I was going to say, is this like a Kirby... Oops. Situation? Kirby Crystal Shard situation where you combine the foods? Spirit Orb might as well. I mean, we don't know what this preset's all about, so we might as well just check it out. I highly doubt that the food does anything to the enemies. Because I feel like there would be more hinting at that. Yeah. I offer you a turkey in these trying times, and you ignore me. All rocks, you must die. You put a food item in each hand and try shield rod. I mean, that's what I did earlier, yeah. Alrox only eats lunch A. Oh. See, I thought there was going to be some sort of like gimmick where you would like get info from the enemies that you kill that tell you which like foods you need for like a recipe, since, you know, the book drops the enemy names and I know the enemy names can be modified. I thought it was going to be something like that, but maybe I'm just asking for too much. Demon card. I mean, that's useful. We actually need that for some checks in the caverns later. Foods have no description change? Yeah, we already checked all the food items. They're all the same. Roast turkey, juicy seedless grape, best when nearly rotten. I don't think that's necessarily the case. If you're cooking with it, yeah. But if you're just trying to eat a banana, I don't like it when it's too, you know, too mushy. Oh, more food. Lunch B. Yo, what's your favorite lunch, chat? A? B? Maybe a little C? Maybe a little... as a treat? Man, soul steal this nerd. Alright, kill Minotaur Werewolf. We can go. Ah! Jewel of Open. All right. Well, that gives us access to the caverns. This shit is complexity 7, apparently. I'm just not realizing. I'm just not looking at the tracker. This is complexity 7. Okay. Whatever that means. I wasn't looking. I don't think there was a relic there, but I honestly was not paying attention. I'm still going to check Leapstone just in case. I thought it looked like it was literally nothing, but it might have been an item. Yeah, it was nothing. Man. Get this bird out of here. Oh my god, an apple! That's my new catchphrase. Jizz it up, streamer! It's not much of a new catchphrase anymore. But I still say it all the time, right, guys? Thank you, Nerd King Ivan. I appreciate you. Yeah, right now, I still am not 100% understanding what the joke is, other than we're collecting a lot of food items. And every time we collect them, it does that sound effect. So. Orange. Let's go. I'm just gonna keep collecting heart max ups. It ain't too serious, to be honest. Oh, I need some salt to season the food. Don't worry, I bring my own. I just naturally produce it, is the thing. That's the thing about me. Show me the fairy. Yes, we can cook. Okay. Just double checking to make sure I'm not missing any. I should have let this fairy speak. She probably has a new voice line added in where it's just Eldris going, fuck you. Kilotons of salt produced every rando race, yeah. It's true. Actually, oh, it's crazy saying fuck you. My bad. I was close. Yeah, the best part about being salty during a randomizer race is that like 90% of people don't understand why. They just see me get mad. And they just point and laugh, completely unaware of the absolute absurdity that I've lived through in these tournament races. It's very funny. Okay, I have to do this shit. Does it open automatically? It does? Thank God. You guys added that shit. Right? You just press it once and it opens automatically. Unironically, it's me taking the long cigarette drag saying you wouldn't get it. Because genuinely, sometimes I forget that the people who watch the channel, especially on YouTube, I love you guys. No offense. But, like, you don't really know what's going on. You watch what's going on, but you don't really know most of the time. Some people, I'm sure they've been around long enough, or maybe they played the randomizer themselves a decent amount of times. Like, I get it. But it's the same exact impulse that people have with, like, backseat quarterbacking, you know? They're watching their favorite sports team and they're like, oh, this guy who has prepared his entire life to be at the top 0.001% of athletical fitness for this specific sport doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Put me in the game. I would have thrown the ball better. Like, first of all, no, you would not have. Second of all, like, I get it. It's the natural human impulse to try and backseat post hoc and say that you're better than everybody. I get it. Are they wrong, though? Yes. That's the thing about it is, yes, they are very wrong. And no one's there to tell them that they're very wrong because they get to do it in the comfort of their own home. And that's okay. Man, I know I don't play this game at all, and all I do is watch people play it on YouTube, but I would have... Bro, I definitely wouldn't have skipped that check. I don't know why I wouldn't have skipped it or why I should skip it, but I wouldn't have this time. Okay, man. Sounds good, dude. GG's, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. It's just funny is all. It's just funny. Skip everything, do glitches? I wish, man. If we were... Oh, if glitches were allowed, it'd be over. Check under the librarian, like his butt. The librarian's butt never has anything, chat. It never has and it never will. It's not part of the extension.
I'm interested.
You know what? I'll do it for you guys.
I'm interested in.
I'll grab fire bat so we can cook.
Thank you.
I guarantee you nothing special happens. Shield rod because we have Alucard shield. And we don't need anything else. Wait, is there food items in here? I don't think you... He can't sell food items, right? Life apple isn't a food item because Alucard doesn't know how to eat a golden apple, apparently. Just double checking. Just double checking. Talisman could be funny. Well, I'm going to need the castle map, actually. I'm going to get lost.
Farewell for now.
Tactics menu. That's a good shout. I'll check it.
For you.
I'm interested in this.
How do you fight all rocks, actually? Oh, shit! Uh-huh. You have to sit in the chair? Okay, cool, cool. Is bro using greatsword? Or claymore? Interesting. We'll never know.
I'm interested.
Bestiary. Destroyed by Richter in 1792, 5 years ago. Nope. Everything looks normal, guys. Sound test? No?
I'm interested in this.
All right.
I'm interested in this.
Farewell for now.
Sounds good, I guess. Yeah, I'll do the checks over here while I can. Keep the ferry. Jesus Christ, my inventory. Just do this for now. Librarian can't sell food yet. He doesn't have the permit for it. If the Claymore in this game was as good as it is in Dark Souls. If only. You just have to eat the books, yeah. Sorry, man, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat these books. Shiitake? Cool. Alrighty, let's go. Good source of fiber? I mean... Is it? Like, technically, but, like, also not really? Nice hitbox. Because I don't think you digest any of it is the problem. Alright, let's check the librarian's ass. Wow, would you look at that? It's just the same old dumb shit. I forget how this mechanic works. Isn't it based off of you complete specific actions? Like going to the second castle, I think unlocks the Alu or the Dracula mail, and then it's just random whether he drops the first item, which I forget what it is, and then the second one is the Axe Lord armor. No, it's something like that. This is a mechanic that just like never comes up in like actual speedruns like ever. Ring of Arcana, yeah. All right. Yeah, I think it's Ring of Arcana.
I'm interested in this.
Librarian, yay, this the most fun I had in years. Master Alucard.
I'm glad he enjoyed it. I have to check the bottom. Oops. I start armor percent when? I did. Like 4 years ago for April Fools. It's on the YouTube channel. Farm a coin. We could do that. Alrighty, y'all. Get your guesses in now. Heads or tails? Yo, thank you, Steve. Glad you're enjoying the randos and the content. Game is very good. Medusa Shield, let's go. Wow. Yeah, pay no mind to the fact that it is April Fool's today. That will not impact the coin flip at all. Guys, I'm telling you this right now. The fact that it is currently April 1st, 2026, will not impact the coin flip. Just keep that in mind. What the? Secret elevator? Oh! What? I didn't know. Caverns time, I guess. Yeah. Nice mod. Wow. Yeah, because that's not in the vanilla game at all. That was definitely modded into the game, that secret elevator. Oh, shit, I forgot the stupid, I gotta look at the fish. Wait, was that a food item or was that hearts? I think it was hearts. Or money? I don't remember. It's the secret elevator all the way to the secret fairy boss? I mean, maybe, yeah. I've been waiting to see that secret fairy boss for years now, honestly. Maybe one day. Oh, we almost missed out on some sushi. Where's my telescope? Oh my god. And this doesn't respawn it either, I don't think. No, I have to leave the area and come back to see the telescope respawn, I think. All right, no fish in the telescope for me. We're going fishless, yeah. Well, actually, we got the sushi. So the fish in the lake was turned into sushi? The lore here. Boo-doo-doo. Does that count as a fish sighting? No, sadly. Well, maybe. I don't know, man. Like, if I called myself a bird watcher and I then pick up, like, a chicken sandwich from, like, a fast food place, do I log that in my book of birds? I don't think so. I mean, if you do, I'll say you're technically correct, but I hate you for doing it.
I'm interested in this.
Oh, of course. Watching fishes whilst eating sushi, the activity.
Gold ring, silver ring. We can turn around real quick to see what that is. And I think we probably should, just to get it out of the way now. I'll save split for it, because what if it's junk? Let's take a look. See what they got cooking over in Holy Glasses Land. Stop hitting me! The freaking Luigi table. Not the Uwagi table. Shit's not fair, man. What if it's hamburger? What if? Oh, man. Trying to explain bird watching to Americans. So imagine burger, but chicken burger? Is this? Meal ticket. Hold on. Give me a duplicator. I need someone to get me a duplicator stat. We could blow this bitch wide open. It is Holy Glasses. Okay. Well, I'm glad I went back for it. Let's go back to the caverns. Bird watching is awesome. There's a large group of people that do it where my mom lives. They have like a nature preserve close by that has tons of birds. It's very cool. Meal ticket was on the blocked items list? No, it's not. I have one in my inventory right now. What are you talking about? That sounds like it wasn't a blocked items list now, was it? Checkmate, atheists. I've broken the law and I have to go to speed jail. Bro, it's not my fault. Pick up all the apples. You had issues with the blocked items list before? Then don't call it a blocked items list. Call it a suggestion them to maybe not have it spawn list. We could be more precise with our words. What, there's a bug in Symphony of the Night? What? No. They don't do that here. We don't do that here. It was Tails. Womp womp. Or congratulations, depending on what you pick. Burger! Trying to explain sex to an American. Okay, imagine going to a nightmare zone. It's also your mother in there who turns into a succubus. And then you get burger. Wah! I'm just gonna open this up for later. I know there's something funny about that wall. I don't need that. You had me at burger. One ham, one egg, please. All right, I'll take a look. There's some checks we can do before getting the merman statue. Like this one. No, it's fine. I didn't expect it to be Chinese. Get out of the water, but close to it. Wet buns. Sometimes you get wet buns. It's unfortunate. Me, I hate to be that guy ever. So I wouldn't even ask for them to take it back, bro. I just eat the wet buns. Like, someone worked hard on this, man. I can't. This isn't a check, but it is an item, so I'm just going to do it. Because what if it's duplicator? It's orange. Not a check, but it's still an orange. Interesting. When is Dawn Impossible challenge? We tried to do a Dawn of Sorrow Impossible type challenge, the 5-hit challenge. The Dawn of Sorrow randomizer is a little too samey, unfortunately. Like, the things that I want out of that randomizer just don't actually get randomized. Like, the starting location randomization, there's like 2 major locations that it gets randomized to. And you just see the same locations over and over again, and it gets a little boring because of that. And Dawn of Sorrow also just has boss fights that are like, depending on the items that you have available, the logic doesn't really care that the boss fight is like really hard or actually impossible to do damageless. Some bosses are literally impossible to do damageless. So it just came in, it just felt like a drag, honestly. If I can come up with better rules or a different version of the randomizer to use, then maybe. What's it called? There's a new version of the randomizer with the Dominus collection that I haven't tried yet, and I could try that maybe. Yeah, iframes in this game make you invincible to everything. Let's check this item. More food. How's it going, Bane? Alrighty. According to the map tracker, we've done all the checks so far. Yeah, food is the gimmick. We don't know why yet, and it's been 45 minutes. We just know that it's part of the gimmick, so. Ecclesia might be something that we could do a challenge run with. I think in general, I need to be just a little bit more open to doing softer challenge runs to start, just so I can get something done in those games, and then maybe move up to harder challenge runs if that's what I want to do. Because, like, I'm not by any means bad at, like, Dawn of Sorrow or Portrait or Ecclesia. Like, I know how to speedrun those games, and I've done speedruns of them in the past. I just don't play them nearly as much as I do SotN. Like, if my skill level in SotN is a 10 out of 10, my skill level in those games is like a 7 out of 10. I forgot this. So I'm missing a lot of knowledge and a lot of just base skill in those games. I still like them, and they're fun to play every once in a while. But the skill level gap is definitely there.
A switch. Why don't I press it and see?
Wow, wow, wow. Oh my god, Ghost Card! Oh my god. Is that grapes? We can beat the game right now, guys. We just got the heart refresh. That's the win condition, right? Get the heart refresh and win. Got any grapes? We're probably not going to library card out of here because I only have the one. What is that? Oh, that's the metal. I thought that was the red bean bun for a second. My eyeballs are bad. You know what? We've got all this food. Might as well use it. What am I going to do? Not use my food? That's wasteful. I'm thinking, I'm kind of hungry for something, but I can't quite figure out what. Oh, I'm thinking toadstool. We should try toadstool. Delicious, right in this corner, right here. What? Oh my god! I've never seen this before. Whoa! Don't take the mushrooms you find off the ground, man. Anyways, this is gonna be really annoying for some people. And if you are some people, I'm sorry. Just skip forward in the video by like, I don't know, a minute, 2 minutes. Now this is April Fool's. We did an April Fool's, oh god. I'm just gonna assume I start from here. Oh, yeah. Bro. That's really funny. That I got the setup with the garbled ass fucking graphics. Side effect of psychedelic mushrooms. You can see in the dark, yeah. It's one of the side effects is it gives you night vision. A lot of people don't know that. Yo, grapes. Is there a way to turn off Comic Sans? Yes. You go into the settings and there's a way to set your font. Twitch just thinks they're really funny by forcing Microsoft's fucking Comic Sans on. I think if you try and change the font to anything, a little pop-up menu will come up and be like, "We're sorry, we just wanted to play a little prank on you. Here at Twitch, we don't upgrade our infrastructure or make the streaming experience any better, but we do like to troll. We do a little troll. Everybody hate Comic Sans." Oh my god, I can't see anything! Help! Help me! Ah! I've entered the void. I love how you can see Granfaloon, like, coming out of the ground. There's just fucking gaps. Whee! And nothing. That's every check we can do in the first castle. Time to go to the second castle. Fun stuff, everybody. Fun stuff. Ow. Fun stuff. Man, first I do mushrooms, then I'm doing weed. What's next? What if Richter has something to do with food? Eh. Does SotN have hot dogs? It has the Frankfurter. As we all know, Dracula invented the corn dog. Yeah, we just go Castle Keep. Yeah, the warp rooms, they got some dogs in them. Now, whether you believe those dogs are hot is your prerogative, man. I don't judge. You know, like, give me the extra +1. Yeah, I don't think Richter had anything to do with food. I skipped the cutscene. The cutscene's completely custom. Alucard, I'm so hungry. If only I had a singular piece of food, I would stop being controlled by Shaft. Meanwhile, Alucard's like, ignoring all that, killing the ball. Beep, 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 beep. We worked on that Richter for hours, and he skipped it. That took days. Alucard, if only I had grapes. If I had 1 omelet and 2 apples, I would be free from Shaft's control. Alucard's like, what? I can't hear you, bro. Nah. Victor, you're not yourself when you're hungry. I am going to go back for Merman statue. Because, like, why not? I know I have the library card in my inventory, but I'm saving it in case we find a duplicator, because we're doing so many item checks. Surely we find a duplicator. We're doing, like, every item check in the game. That guarantees we find one, right? 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 Yeah, the prank has nothing to do with food. It was all a bait and switch. And in reality, the gimmick is that you just get 200.6%. You didn't try to block duplicator? Okay, so duplicator's blocked. Got it. Understood. I think if you don't have the fast warps on, I think it is faster to go from Alrox's quarters, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Well, yeah, SotN doesn't have milk. All of the Aria games, like every other enemy drops milk for some reason. There's so much milk in that game. And I don't know why. Yeah, the slow warps is one of those things that's just like, you see it and you're like, oh yeah, that's what it looked like. Huh. Soma on his way to drink spoiled milk. Yo, Soma loves spoiled milk. They like their coffee straight, no milk. See, I don't mind the gay coffee, but I could also drink coffee straight. It was nothing! This is why you save split. Damn, this really is looking like Ren playing the randomizer. Ah! I like drink my coffee gay. That's what I'm saying. It's not bad. Bro, too soon? Ren's the one that said it. Ren said it as soon as I picked up the merman statue and went back to First Castle. All of a sudden, I'm the problem. Is that is an item check? Yeah, let's go do that. There you go. That's true, Alex. That's true. That's the best part about coffee is you can make it however you want. Dude, speaking of coffee, it is absolutely insane, and I don't know what this is. It's probably just an ego thing. There are so many people that know absolutely nothing about coffee, but yet they make their personality that they're like a coffee guy. And it's like, this exists with all things, right? anything that has some sort of like specialty behind it. It's like being, I don't know, like a craft beer guy, that sort of thing. But usually when you're that guy, you take the time to like learn some things about the thing that you pretend to know a lot. It's weird, man. $600 espresso machine. That's not even an expensive espresso machine. $600 is like low key. A $600 espresso machine is kind of like a starter espresso machine. That's like baby's first espresso machine. Sadly, they are just, well, it's like a low mid-tier espresso machine. You can get them for like $200, and those are like, yeah. But like espresso machines are as complicated as like cars almost. That's not true. Car guys will fucking hang me by my feet in the town square for saying that. Maybe like a Model T. The high-end espresso machines are about as complicated as a Model T. How about that? Oh, we can go back to First Castle and do stuff there, I guess.
I'm interested in this.
Fisher Price, my first espresso machine, ha ha ha.
Also, Costco beans aren't... It depends on which ones you're getting, but they're not that bad. You can get some decent beans at Costco. It just depends on which ones you get. Because Costco also has dog shit beans. Is this always the case? Guys, look at the pixel all the way on the left here of this screen. You can see the cogs moving behind it and that the wall is like... Is that always a thing? Because I know the screen is misaligned, and that's like a bug that this game has. I've just never sat there and looked at it. Yeah. The screen being misaligned is like a known bug. But I've just never actually looked at it before. Like, I'm somebody who has worked in coffee for, like, a very long time before, like, basically all of my work experience before streaming full-time was in coffee. And, like, people really don't know shit about coffee, man. And that's okay. Coffee is like drugs. I mean, coffee is a drug. It is, like, explicitly a drug. Am I a coffee guy? In the sense of the word that is that I am probably forever addicted to caffeine for the rest of my life, yeah. And my preferred way of getting caffeine is through coffee, but I still also enjoy tea every once in a while. Meal ticket? Yup, we're gaming. Yeah, single hit gear mode is epic, and I'm a big fan of it. Haven't had coffee in 2 months, been recovering from surgery. Damn. Do I put anything in my coffee? My daily coffee? No. If I go to a coffee shop that I've never been to before, I usually start by drinking whatever they have as a cold brew or an iced Americano, depending on what the barista recommends. I drink hot coffee at home, but I don't like getting hot coffee when I go out to get coffee, if that makes sense. Specialty or single origin? It depends. Like, I'm not picky. That's the thing is, like, I know a lot about coffee, but I'm not picky. Like, my beans are from fucking Costco, man. Like, I'm good, man. I've never made a mocha pot coffee. I hear it's very good, but I've never made it myself. I've just never owned one. That's not true. I technically owned one, but I gave it away. Because I was like, I ain't using this shit, bro. I just do pour-overs every morning. Whenever I watch people that prep coffee do stuff like spraying it with water and stuff, I feel like that can't make much of a difference. The thing is it doesn't. The thing that makes the most difference when you're making a cup of coffee is the actual beans themselves. If they're high quality beans, that helps a lot, obviously. It's just, you know, cooking with high quality ingredients helps the taste of the food. Very obvious. The actual grind on the beans themselves matters a lot. People do not know how to grind their beans properly. Like, they'll be making a French press for themselves and grind that shit as fine as dust and be like, why does my coffee taste like shit? It's like, dude, you each method of brewing coffee requires a different grind. And then number 3 is the quality and temperature of your water. If you're using like dog shit tap water and it's way too fucking hot, you're just gonna burn the shit out of your beans and they're gonna taste awful. So as long as you have good quality beans, the grind is correct for the type of coffee you're making, and then the quality and temperature of the water is fine, you'll be fine. That's like 90% of the flavor in coffee right there. Isn't the roast important? Yeah, that's what I mean by the type of bean. You're not roasting your own beans, so you're gonna buy them. Unless you're an insane person who buys green coffee beans and roasts it yourself, which is like, if that's your prerogative, then yes, the roast also matters. But that's what I mean by like the type of bean. How am I doing this? I have an Alucard shield. Too busy talking about coffee. The worst quality beans, and they burn the shit out of the beans by putting it in way hot water. Yep, that's... Most people, they brew their coffee at, like, literal boiling temperature, like 212 degrees, when, like, the max temperature you should be boiling coffee at is 200, and I still think that's too high, personally. I usually go for, like, 185, if I can control the temperature. A lot of coffee houses do 200 because it's just, like... for convenience and for safety, because if you burn the shit out of the coffee, you don't have to worry about quality control. Fun fact, that's one of the reasons why Starbucks, they roast their coffee. That's gonna be a new sub alert. At a much higher, like, they roast their coffee much darker than like other coffee brands because it helps with quality control. Because if you do something wrong with your coffee, if you just burn the shit out of it, it helps like with any sort of bacteria or like, you know, issues of that nature. Yeah, 190 is fine. I think anywhere from like 180 to 190 is probably a fine temperature. If you are brewing like a single cup of coffee for yourself. If you're using a brewer and you're like letting it sit for a while, you can brew it at 200. That's fine. But 212, that's too much, man. It's too much. Thank you, Crushin, for the Joel. I appreciate you. Yeah, this is the part of the rando where we have a lot of things we can do, but we kind of just need to do everything. So we're going to yap about whatever. Yeah, like a lot of people also don't know the difference between like a flavored coffee, which is like, in my opinion, an abomination. Don't get flavored coffee. It's just not worth it. IMO. Versus like flavor notes that exist in the coffee. And that shit is like, well, I can't help you, bro. I don't know, man. What is flavored coffee? So, because Americans are burger, sugar, caffeine addicted, but they don't like the taste of like bitter drinks, like tea, coffee, without a shit ton of sweeteners and flavors and stuff. What some companies do is they add flavoring agents, like just chemicals that taste like flavor, into the beans themselves. So and they usually come pre-ground. So what you're essentially buying is coffee beans that have chemicals that are just essentially like, it's like the artificial flavoring shit. And like, if you're getting that stuff, you will not see the pearly gates. St. Peter will not let you in. Is all I'm saying. I'm pretty open-minded about a lot of things, but that's just like, I draw the line there, bro. And I've had plenty of flavored coffee in my life because it's all that's available, and being a caffeine addict means that you are at the mercy of, you know. Oh, my friend said he has coffee for me when I go over if I'm spending the night. And I wake up to fucking French vanilla hazelnut flavored coffee. It's like, if that shit is flavored in the creamer that you use, that's fine. That's understandable. But in the actual coffee itself, it's just so... Or if you add the flavoring via like a syrup, a sugar syrup, that's also okay. That's acceptable. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just when it's pre-mixed into the coffee, it's like, what if I don't want that shit, man? That. Yeah, I think it's just the flavor itself gets burnt because you're putting 200-degree water onto the flavor chemicals that degrade the actual taste of that flavor that they put in it. I don't know. I'm just not a fan personally. Because, like, it took me... Okay. Oh, that was just the image of the HP max up. Or the HP heal. Like, it took me maybe a month of drinking black coffee out of just convenience before I started to actually appreciate the flavor of it for what it is. And that's just kind of how bitter drinks are for Americans. We don't have them naturally in our diets, I feel like, most of the time. Should we worry about no Vlads? Probably not. It's probably just get all the food items and win, is probably my guess. Yeah, some people are also like liquor people. It takes them a while to appreciate the taste of whiskey or bourbon or, you know, God forbid, moonshine. Isopropyl, you know. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. I can stop whenever I want. Moonshine? I'm from Florida, bro. Moonshine is like... People just have that shit. You just go to like a friend's house and they're like, yeah, my uncle, he cooked up some bathtub moonshine. You want some? And if you say no, you know, they're gonna Hills Have Eyes you. They're gonna freaking, you know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre your ass. So you take a sip of the moonshine and you go blind for like a week and it's fine. It's normal. Yeah, you can't see right for quite a while, but it's a good time. Snorkel, PogChamp.
This switch hasn't been pressed yet.
Sorry for that. I was reading. I'm trying to read that and like parse what bit of what is that? Is that Italian or Portuguese? I can't tell. That's Portuguese, no? Or is it Italian? It is Italian. Okay, I was gonna say. I mean, sorry if I'm a little prejudiced for assuming it's Portuguese in a SotN chat room. Sue me, okay? Lock me up. Oh, it's a different language. It has to be Portuguese. Oh, just because it's a SotN stream, it has to be Portuguese. Wow. I'm getting owned by weed. That's a new sub alert. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Please don't clip that. Don't add it to the list of sub alerts that I need to add. You want to accidentally take a 300 milligram edible. The weed heard I was prejudiced. It's not prejudice, it's profiling. It's different. It's different. Oh, speaking of profiling. I'm going to profile my chat room as gambling addicts. Let's see if that's correct. 500 milligrams? Bro, half a gram? Half a gram. That's the edibles they give to elephants to sedate them, right? That's the shit they give to giraffes at the zoo? I'm cutting that shit in half. Coward. Says the guy who would not get anywhere near that shit in any shape or form in my lifetime. Hell no. $500 milligrams is 5 grams. No. That's not how milli works as a prefix for... Yeah, milli's 1,000. Look, I know I'm American and I only know America units, but... Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay, I to be fair, I'm American, so I was second-guessing myself. I love coffee, but I can't drink it because of anxiety. Yeah. Low-key, I probably shouldn't drink it either. A lot of the rants on this channel have probably been caffeine-fueled primarily. And it's not good for my blood pressure or whatever. But also, I'm hopelessly addicted and, you know, that's life. Happy Saints Trollings Day, yep. Yeah, someone just had to do it. I think since I started working in coffee, I was caffeine-free once for about a month. And that was pretty chill. But then I, you know, hopped back on the wagon. Why am I doing that? I have a problem too, where I just like the taste of things that are bad for me. And not in like, oh, I love sugar or I love ice cream or whatever. It's more so, dude, beer tastes fucking awesome, man. Shit's great. I hate that I like it so much. Coffee? Love that shit. Tastes great. Meanwhile, I have 10 cups of coffee. Uh-oh, my heart's exploding. What's up with that? Do I like cotton candy taste of vapes? No. No, I do not. I do not think that tastes very good. So I guess in that sense, I'm good. Yeah, at least I have that going for me. We full cleared, so I probably shouldn't need the warp, says the guy who's definitely going to need the warp later somehow. You know, nicotine is one thing that I was able to avoid, thankfully. Because I know myself. If I started, like, really getting into it, it'd be over for your boy. If I'm this addicted to caffeine, it would be over. Yes, I am vegetarian. And I have been for... How old am I? Like 13 years? Strawberry. I do eat eggs sometimes. I do not eat fish. Primarily because when I did eat meat, I didn't really like fish that much. But I think not liking fish is mostly a byproduct of just being lower income growing up. Because, like, when you're lower income, the type of fish you get access to is, like, frozen fish sticks and stuff like that. And I don't think that stuff is particularly good. But it is what it is. Yes, the classic, someone brings up vegetarianism into, oh, I could never do that. Oh, man, if I don't have 10,000 cuts of meat every day, I'll fucking kill myself. And I'm making fun of you for doing this because I've been here for, like, what did I say, 12 years, 13 years? Conversation always happens. It's like, thanks, man, I didn't ask. It's every fucking time, yeah. So sad. It's okay. I live my life knowing that there are many joys in this world that I'll never get to experience. Speaking of Brazil, my brother apparently is trying to move there. I don't know how serious he is about it, but he's been talking about moving to Brazil, and I'm like, why? Don't. That's what I said. I'm like, do you want me to ask the Brazilians that I know if that's a good idea or not? No, I think it's more so that, like, so my brother, his wife is Brazilian, like her family, they all live in Brazil. I honestly think they're doing very well for themselves. And that's part of the reason why he's, like, okay with it. Because he's like, oh, like, they're low-key kind of rich. I mean, they're Brazilian rich, so, you know. They're graded on a curve. So I think for him, it's like, well, my wife wants to be, like, with her family or whatever, and I could just go tag along, I guess. I don't know. I honestly haven't asked him. I think he generally also is very disillusioned with living in the U.S. generally. Which, honestly, fair. I don't blame you, man. What's the phrase? The U.S. is a third world country with a Gucci belt on. And that's barely an exaggeration. So I get it. A fake Gucci belt at that, yeah. And in denial. About 30% of the population is in denial. The 70% of the population is like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Damn. The thing is I just didn't think that during the end of the world, Armageddon, end times, I didn't think I'd still have to go to work.
You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
I'd assume the banks would be closed or something. But they're like, all business as usual. It's like, what do you mean I can't call out of work? Do you see what's happening? And they're like, yeah, we don't care. And for those, I truly feel sorrow. And for those, it truly is the dawn of sorrow. The cyberpunk dystopia is so boring. I can't even get penis mods in this one. At least not, like, you know, not the type of penis mods that, you know. We still got, what, 51 years before that?
And make them your slaves.
If Keanu Reeves is anything to go by. Ah! Thank you, Zach. There's the red bean bun. Okie dokie. We still got the forbidden route item check that we can do. In fact, I think that's where I'm going to go now. Banana. Dude, I have so much food in my inventory, it's crazy. Is that another Fenor? Cool. I guess I should probably just have that on, because why not? Some extra stats wouldn't hurt. Reverse IQ check. It's not an item in this thing, so it doesn't matter. Presumably. Food items do indeed make funny sound. Wah, 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 wah. How many bananas would you need to survive a year? I feel like eating only bananas as a human would probably start to develop some nutritional issues. But you'd probably be able to survive for like maybe... I know this isn't the question you asked, but I imagine you're good for like what? Maybe 2 years before you get some sort of weird malnutrition disease. Bananas are radioactive? Yeah, so are people. Bananas surely have some amount of vitamin C that prevents scurvy, no? About 10%. So yeah, you eat 10 bananas, which honestly, if that's the only food you're eating, 10 bananas, that's free, bro. 10 bananas a day? Sheesh. No scurvy for me. Still, there's probably all sorts of horrible... There's reasons why we have a varied diet. I'm not saying it's good for you, but... You know, there's probably worse foods out there to be solo on, you know? Where's my duplicator? I hate this game and it hates me. Can't do that, can't do that. Okay, whatever, man. This game really freaking hates me. I read that as amnesia would be the main factor, and I'm like, oh, you just forget everything. That makes sense. You eat too many bananas and you get amnesia. I am trying to duplicate the food, because I wanted to cheese the seed. I assume we need all the food items. That or there's some sort of punchline as the final relic. This joke has been going on for an hour and a half, and I'm still waiting on the punchline. Content idea, eat only SotN food for a month. True. It'll be like Supersize Me, with the same amount of liquor. Wow, this guy, he ate only McDonald's for an entire month, and his liver is failing as if he was a severe alcoholic for 20 years. How could this be? The joke is that the guy who did Supersize Me was a severe alcoholic and did not disclose that as part of the documentary. He was like drinking absurd amounts of liquor on set all the time. Honestly, Supersize Me is kind of the prototypical YouTuber in a weird way. Like, the concept of that documentary is just Mr. Beast YouTube video. I ate only McDonald's for 30 days. Yeah, the SotN diet would be pretty chill, to be honest. Nose double. We can't do that because we don't have the stopwatch. Is that item still misattributed? Yeah, the position of that item on the tracker is still wrong. Crazy, what happened? The reverse VATS room isn't an item anymore, no? Because it caused crashes? And instead it's reverse Alucard room? Because I think the tracker is showing it in the VATS room still. It's fine. I've only brought this up as a complaint 5,000 million times. It's fine. No, it's cool, man. I love this game. I love being the beta tester. Emphasis on beta. No, it's chill. It's fine. I love... Nobody plays Scenic? Yeah. True. We should remove it then. Unpaid alpha tester, who's actually the beta? Yeah. True. Well, there's Cube of Zoe, so we can hopefully get a stopwatch. Check every candle. No, okay. I'm done checking candles. Frankfurter. Ooh. Oops. Forgot to do reverse Holy Sword.
I'm interested in this.
Get these fuckers out of here, bro.
Where are my Vlad relics? The seed.
Yeah, we don't get those. Sorry, we're all out of Vlads. All we got is doo-doo. So that's everything in second castle that we have access to, except for, I guess, reverse. Whatever, we have 4 library cards. Just give me empty hand.
I'm interested in this.
Captain Vlad Crunchoops no Vlad relics.
True. You're right. I did forget about the karma coin. That's why we're not allowed to have Vlads. Oh. Let's see it. Tails. Told you guys that it was rigged. It's tails only today on April Fool's Day. You know what? Let's go doggo mode. I'm thinking about going doggo mode today. You got to make it flip on its side for April Fools. So true. Well, there's a couple options we have. Break all the candles, try and find a stopwatch. Odds are they are more likely to be in the marble gallery, if anything, so let's just go through here. It's like Alchemy Lab, entrance, marble gallery. I guess outer wall as well. But I'm already here, bro. Nah, shop's pretty useless, to be honest. A lot of holy waters. And $400 bags specifically. Oh, me, the stopwatch. Nope. You can get it from an Axe Lord drop. That is true. It's pretty unlikely. Yeah, the stopwatch is not here. I kind of assumed that it wouldn't be. Took you 40 minutes to find a stopwatch? Jeez, man. Yeah, my understanding is that there is a guaranteed stopwatch somewhere here in, like, the first couple of areas. Or you just get one as a drop from an Axe Knight, obviously. Duh. Okay, we cannot lose the stopwatch or else it's going to be a pain in the ass to get a new one. In fact, I should probably take off the pizza. Cube of Zai. In fact, I will do just that. Okay, so now we want to go here. I'm so mad. Why didn't you just kill the Axe Knight and get the drop? Major Seaman? I don't know this whole 40 minutes business. That sounds ridiculous. Just get lucky, forehead. Yes, the pizza has a relic sound. All food items have a relic sound because food is the joke, I guess. We're figuring it out. It's been an hour and 40-minute long setup for a joke that we don't get yet. Other than food. Funny, I guess. But surely we find out momentarily. Bonk. April Foods Day. True. I had a feeling this would be missed. Okay. Let's go ahead and library card. We've got enough of these that I think we're chill. I don't know, man. Give me the Christogram. Did we see Echo and skip it? No, I don't think we've seen Echo yet. There was a food item at Spikebreaker, so I don't think that's it. I think, right? Or something. I don't remember what was at Spikebreaker. I mean, we'll find out what's going on here soon enough, I imagine. There's quite a few missed checks left, so it's understandable that we didn't find it on the first one. We have like 3 in second castle. We have 1 more here in first castle. Reverse Mirror Curious? You mean, yeah, Mirror Curious and Jewel Fist. Or whatever. Wing Smash is free in this preset. Yeah, those are the 3 in the second castle. Mirror Cure Ass? True.
Streamer, you have the spike breaker. What are you doing? You're gonna take damage. Ow, streamer, please. Why would you put a spike breaker? Please. Oh, there was nothing here, streamer. You got baited.
So we full cleared first castle, apparently. I say apparently because who the fuck knows what's going on in this? There's only like 3 checks left. Well, 4 checks left. And here's one of them. No, this shit ain't even close to 200.6%. Here it is! The block and knife, exactly what we need to finish the game. Surely the joke is going to be so worth it, though. There's no way that the devs created a randomizer that takes 2 hours to beat without the punchline being really good, right? 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 Oh, no terrain boost. Me when I know terrain boost. What the fuck did we find at Spikebreaker, though? This can't be it. I don't even remember what we found at Spikebreaker, dude. It's bait, it's bait, it's bait, it's bait, it's bait, it's bait. We have every relic! Wait! Then what's left? It was just food? No shot, man. There's just no way. If I enter this room and the clock starts opening, I'm gonna fucking shit myself. The joke is just get all the food? Dude, this sucks. Oh my god. That's so... Do I even have all the food items? How pranked do I feel? I feel like I was given a dry rub for the last hour and 40 minutes, and right when I was about to feel something, they're like, okay, I'm done. You can finish yourself off if you want, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 50, 40, 41, 42, 43, 40. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. That is correct. There are 42 including the meal ticket. Yeah. So the reason this is like this, before the randomizer would only allow you to place items if you replace a relic with it. This has been a change that is not needed anymore. I am once again the April Fool. The true April Fool's experience. The people making it, making the joke think it's way funnier than it actually is. And at the end of the day, I sit here disappointed. Awesome. If it makes you happy, you have the Seed World record now. God, this was bad. Alright, GG's. Yo, sub hour 45 minutes. We've done it. It's never been done before.
Of my mother no more.
Dude, oh my god.
How is it that I've been so
YouTube,
weak?
just like, do me a favor.
You have been doomed ever since
Like,
you
comment,
lost
subscribe,
the ability
please.
to love.
Just this one time. I'll never ask again. April Fools, I'm going to ask every video. Isn't this funny? Anyways, I'll see you next time, YouTube. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Gains